Okay, today I'm at Universal Studios in Osaka. Last night I drank a little bit too much, so I didn't get here till 12 o'clock. I feel a little bit sick, but it should be okay. But what's made me more physically sick is that even though it's a Monday, apparently the schools in Osaka are off today, they're on holiday. I didn't know that, I thought it was going to be quite quiet. There's actually quite a lot of people here. So I've had to buy one of these, an express booklet, which costs 5,200 yen. It means I get to the front of the queue, I don't have to queue up for anything. But that's a lot of money, I do feel physically sick. But let's enjoy Universal Studios Japan. Okay, the first ride I'm going to go on is called Space Fantasy. You look at that. If you don't have this express pass, you've got to wait 50 or 75 minutes to get on. No way, Pedro. So these are the rules of the ride. So it says number 1. Guests who are susceptible to a fear of heights shouldn't go on this. Okay, I don't like heights very much. 3. Guests who are susceptible to motion sickness. Yeah, that's me as well. Number 4. Guests with a lack of sleep. I didn't get very much sleep last night, so I failed 3 of the criteria, but I'll go on it anyway. This is the Jurassic Park attraction. Don't eat a hamburger on the attraction. Don't smoke. So I've just come off the Jurassic Park ride and it's got really quiet. I was put in the front, I didn't want to sit in the front, didn't have any choice. And then you go down a big drop and all the water comes over. It's quite cold as well, right? So that's not so good. So hot in here.
今の聞きました？ RT3 どうした？
君たちの船のすぐ近くからだ。飛行中のアミティ3からの遭難信号らしい。
遭難信号？
付近を捜索してくれ。
そうかだって。
こちらブロディ所長に連絡を取る。
通話中ですよ。Sorry、なおと。
Well, I had to turn the video off there because photography is not allowed on the Jaws ride. It was a little bit touch and go in there, but don't worry, the shark is dead. He's not going to kill anyone else, so we're safe. I went on the Back to the Future ride, but I don't feel good, I feel quite sick. It's one of those ones where it's kind of not 3D, but you're sitting in the car and it feels like you're moving around and it's what you're seeing makes you feel like you're in motion, so I don't feel too good. I'm going to go and have a lie. I'm feeling a bit better now. I had a lie down. Here it comes out. This is the roller coaster I haven't been on yet. I'm gonna go on that one now. I went on the big roller coaster that you just saw, and it was really good, but it's brought my headache again. I think I've been twisted around and thrown around too much today, so I think I might leave the park just now. But it's been good, good place. This place, Universal Studios in Osaka, must make so much money. Like, the place is packed. It costs about, what was it, about 5,000 yen to get in. You don't want to queue, you pay more. And look at this, the souvenir shop, which is mad. Everybody's spending money. So I think Universal Studios must love Japan. It's like Treasure Island for them. The thing is as well, there isn't only one souvenir shop. There's, in this little street alone, there's at least 5, I think I can count. And all the attractions for all the rides have their own souvenir shops attached too, so there's no shortage of places for people to spend money. That's the end of the day out at Universal Studios. So, what do I think of the place? It's pretty good. One criticism I would have is it's quite expensive. There's a lot of people here, it's really busy. Try not to come on weekends or holidays. I was unlucky because I came on a Monday, which isn't a Japanese holiday, but unbeknownst to me, all the schools in Osaka are on holiday. So the place was really busy, which means if you don't want to queue for up to an hour and a half for each attraction, you should pay more money to get an express pass. So it was a little bit expensive. The other thing I would say is that a lot of the attractions and rides are a little bit dated now. We had like Back to the Future, Jaws, Backdraft, the Water World as well. These are all quite old. Like Back to the Future is 25 years old. So I think the place is a little bit dated, and I think it needs some new ideas, some new rides and attractions. But it's quite innocent, it's quite good. I would recommend coming, yes, but not on a Japanese holiday or a day when the schools are off in Osaka. And one more thing I forgot to say. I wouldn't recommend going out drinking in Osaka until 3:30 AM the night before you come here, because I did that and I've got a really bad headache, and at one point I felt sick and I had to lie down for a while. So I would recommend going to bed at 11 o'clock with a cup of cocoa the night before you come to Universal Studios.